can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't drink anything without feeling pain.
I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't drink anything without feeling pain. I can't sleep,
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. We're going to go ahead and just jump right into it today. So if you could like the video, go ahead and subscribe. And hey, how's it going? My name's Rat Boy. Let's get into it.
It's not our job to fix the fact that you laid down with a bad man. This guy is talking about dating a single mother. And there were several other comments very similar to this on one of the videos that I did. And I don't have a problem with somebody not wanting to date a single mom. Seriously, totally fine. But I think there needs to be some education here. Because a lot of people seem to think that the single moms, the majority of them, are women who have 5, 6, 7 children with 5, 6, 7 men who are all not involved in their kids' lives. And they obviously don't have money and they need you to come save them financially and help you raise their children, all because of their poor and irresponsible choices. There are a few women like that. There absolutely are. I've met some of them and I'm not going to stand up for that behavior. People make mistakes, things happen, whatever. But that is not the majority of single mothers today. Most single moms that I know work their ass off. And most of them were married at one point. So take myself, for example. I have a daughter who's almost 15, so I only have 3 years left in the home with her. I financially support myself and her just fine. I don't need you to come and pay anything for her. Also, I was married for 10 years to a good man. He just wasn't the husband that I needed. He's a good father. He's very involved. She's over there 40 to 50% of the time with her dad. I don't ask for child support because he has her a lot. We get along well. There's no drama. As much as I make jokes about people coming in and saving me, that's just because I want a man to be a man. But not every single mom is like waiting for you to come and take care of her children while she does absolutely nothing and lays on the couch and watches TV while you take care of her bad decisions. And also, just like I talked about yesterday, when it comes to karma, you've got to be really careful judging people because you don't know people's life circumstances, you don't know their situations, you don't know the previous trauma they've been through, you don't know people's lives. But stop making assumptions about things that are just not true. This is not the majority of single moms. Okay, bye.
Okay, let's take a moment to kind of soak this video in because there's a lot to unpack with this one. The first thing is I'm going to go ahead and address the very first thing she said is the assumptions that men all think that women have 5 different kids with 8 different dudes and they're just getting ran through constantly and they're popping out babies like crazy. Of course, yeah, that's not going to be every woman. Some women do that. I can tell you that some women have a lot of kids and they're still trying to date and they're in their 30s and you would say, oh, she's only 33. She can't have that many kids. And then you meet her and she has like 9 kids. Yes, women do this and they're always on Tinder and always on these dating apps. So that's not uncommon. However, it's not the amount of kids, it's the trauma. It's the trauma, it's the bad decisions from her life and where she got to that point. This entire video, there wasn't one part of this video where anything she said made it better. Everything just let the video run and it was just getting worse and worse as it went on. And then on top of that, you know, you got the breakout on the lip. There's just a lot of red flags going on in this video. So I'm not sure how this is going to, I guess she's trying to convince men that single moms aren't, I guess she was trying to convince men that single moms aren't all bad and they're, okay, yeah, well, you didn't do that. And then she decided to go with she was married. A lot of single moms were married, you guys. A lot of single moms were married, which means to a man, that means that, hey, not only are you in risk of whatever happened to make this woman a single mom, but you're also in risk of a divorce and alimony. So you definitely don't want to marry these women. If they've been married and divorced, why would you marry them again? Why would you give them that opportunity to divorce again? That just makes absolutely no sense to me. Is this supposed to help men think that these women are committed? Oh, well, I used to be married. She was married for 10 years. And you're also divorced. And you're also a single mom. Those are all negatives. Being married for 10 years is a negative. If you're not sitting there and you're not saying, oh, well, I'm married to the same man and we've been married for 50 years and we're going to stay together and there's no, we'll never split up. That right there is something good to say. But to go online and to say that you were married 10 years, that's not a positive. That's a negative because the marriage ended for some reason. Now I'm thinking it was because of you, because a lot of times when the man steps out of the marriage and does something bad, the woman is very vindictive. She will not talk to this man. She will keep the children away from this man. Usually it's the men that are a little bit more mature when their wife steps out or when something happens. So I am assuming that she probably stepped out, probably, tried to find another dude dating, which kind of gives the impression that she's still trying to talk men into dating her. She's online, she's answering these comments, and she's trying to talk these men into dating her, and I just don't see it happening. I absolutely don't see it happening. Now, I didn't look into her profile. I don't know the rest of her videos. This video is very telling, though. It blows my mind that women think like this. They think that they can tell a man, oh, well, I was married and my husband is the father of my kid and we co-parent perfectly. I mean, we meet up all the time and talk about the kids and stuff. It's like, that's not good. Men don't want to hear that. Men don't care about anything like that. Especially a man that's trying to date you. To a man that is trying to date a woman, that is like the worst thing that could happen. Oh, you're still in constant contact with your ex and you're a single mom and you've been divorced and you're on dating apps. Wow. There's definitely no red flags there. No, all the flags are red. The deepest color red, in my opinion.
Stop putting so much effort, so much energy, so much time into a man who could go all day without talking to you, who could go weeks without seeing you. Stop being exclusive to a man who refuses to be exclusive with you. Stop giving your all to a man who only gives you what he wants when he feels like it. Until he is sure about what it is that he wants when it comes to you, treat him the same exact way as he treats you. Barely, hardly, accordingly. Nothing more, nothing less. You're on the same energy that he's on. And it's not about playing games. It's about protecting your feelings. Stop treating him like a king if he's not treating you like a queen. And remember, never fall in love with a man who treats you like you're ordinary when you're a whole blessing. Never. Remember, I told you.
A lot of good lessons to learn in this little video. You already know the types of men she's talking about right now. If only this could work. If only this could work, you guys. We will solve the issue. We will solve the problem. Everyone will be happy if only this would work. But you know what? Nothing she just said is going to happen. These women are still going to give their attention to certain types of men that, well, I mean, all these women have to do is look at his bank account. Look at how tall he is, and then all this advice kind of gets thrown out the window. It's useless advice, in my opinion. Women don't listen to advice like this. Even though this video at the time of recording has 2,600 hearts, likes, 90 comments, 197 shares. Not too bad. Women aren't listening to women like this. That goes against everything that they believe in. Okay. Women have said that they would rather be with a wealthy man, be with a wealthy guy, a well-off dude that cheats on them than be with a guy that's just a regular guy that has a regular job that doesn't cheat. That kind of tells you everything about what these women are expecting. So if you ask me, I say, yeah, give them whatever time you want to give them. Don't text them back, or text them back if you want to. I mean, do it or don't. It honestly doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter with women like this, because basically what you're doing is you're fighting over a single mom. Okay, these guys are dating these single moms. She says she's a blessing. In my experience, single moms really don't seem like blessings to me. You'd have to look at the definition of blessing to kind of figure that one out, I guess. A blessing is usually something that you get and you're thankful that you get it. Dating a single mom is kind of like the opposite of that. Well, whatever the opposite of a blessing is, a curse. Yeah. Dating a single mom is like a curse, in my opinion. And in about 100% of other men's opinions as well.
All right. I don't know if any other girl or even guy goes through this, but going on dates is like nerve-wracking. for the last couple of hours, I have had a knot in my stomach on the fact of, do I want to go or do I not want to go? If I don't go, then I'll just be home watching my favorite show, cleaning my house, doing laundry, doing the same thing I do every other weekend. And I'm just like driving. It doesn't help that I have to drive 45 minutes out to go to the city. And I'm just thinking like, oh, how is it going to go? I'm overthinking things, which I shouldn't. But in order to meet my future person, I have to step out and date. And I hate that part. I just wish I can fast forward and meet my husband and the one, like God tell me like, this is the one for you. And boom, we're at the altar. And I know it doesn't work like that. I just really wish it did. But yeah, back to like that other video that I did, that find my husband. I'm stepping out. I'm going on a date. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's just those feelings. And I know like I can't be alone. I don't know if it's my age. I don't know what's happening. Back in my days, I used to be able to just go out, have fun, not worry about it, not think about it. But now it's like, it's in my mind. Like it's like you start thinking all these different scenarios instead of just going with the flow. But wish me luck.
Good luck, I guess. You know, you won't have any problem going out there and getting your insides rearranged. That's definitely not going to be an issue for you. Finding a husband though, that might be a little bit of an issue for you. There will be plenty of men that would be more than willing to marry a woman like this. I mean, no doubt. Okay, there are men out there that are willing to marry this woman right here. However, you have to understand that even as a single mom, women that look like this, their standards, their bare minimums are so insanely inflated that there's no reasoning with women like this. And not only that, but you have to constantly keep it up every single day. Don't fall short. If you fall short, she's going to get bored and she's going to look somewhere else. That is the curse of the single mom. Okay, she is constantly looking for her new husband, like right here. You know. Oh, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell her this. If you're trying to find a husband on Tinder, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. There's gonna be a lot of men that would probably say they'll marry you, then they're on Tinder, but unfortunately, they're not being completely honest. Women like this will rarely get complete honesty from men when it comes to like dating and stuff. You know, a guy sees a woman like this and they say, oh, well, she's a single mom. She's got a kid, whatever. She's also, you know, attractive, and so they will get to a point to where they get to smash, and then they'll slowly start to distance themselves, and then the women are confused, like, oh, wait a minute, I thought you were going to be my husband. Well, no, he's not your husband. But why'd you let him smash? Well, because he wasn't honest with you. That's what happened. That's what these guys do. This woman isn't going to be matching with any average man. I'm telling you that right now. She's not going on a date with an average dude. This is a guy that is well above average. Oh, ooh. Sorry about that. Little jump scare there.
Here's the one thing you need to know before moving in with your boyfriend. You are going to regret it. You are going to go from that girl that he needs to put effort in to spend time with, to take on dates, to the person who shares a house with him, cooks for him, and all of a sudden those traditional roles find their way into the relationship, and before you know it, you're doing his laundry. If you need a roommate for a financial situation, get a roommate, get a friend. Keep dating your boyfriend. Don't move in with him.
This is one of those rare moments, you guys, where I look at one of these TikTok videos and I cannot help but agree with this woman. I think it's a horrible idea for men and women to live together. For me, at least, it's been nothing but hell, a living hell, whenever you move in with a woman. Everything's fine at first, don't get me wrong. Everything's kind of okay at first, you know, things are happening, things are working out, you know, but, and other men know this as well. I mean, every man has gone through this that has lived with a woman and then not lived with that same woman. It's a very vicious thing that happens. In the beginning, everything's fine. You know, everything's fine. It's, you know, it's some would say perfect in the beginning, and then over time it becomes a living hell. And these men know what I'm talking about. And it doesn't happen all at first. It doesn't happen all at once. Okay, it's a process. Little things start to change here and there, and then before you know it, you're going out to buy a rope. You know, one of those situations. I would say do not move in with a woman at all, especially if you're trying to get in a relationship with that. Do not. No, absolutely not. That would be probably the worst thing you can do. Okay. Of course, you know, I'm obviously against marriage and all that. So, you know, you're not going to be moving in with these women anyways. But just in my experience, living with a woman there's no benefits for a man at all. No benefits that you can't get from like, $200 a month paying for maybe a maid service, you know, paying for like some meal prep options. Everything else is just, it's a headache. It literally is a headache. That's what I would recommend for any guy out there, that if you're looking to get a woman in your life to kind of help around the house or to help you with this and that, just hire a maid and a cook or something. Just hire someone. Just spend your money and hire somebody. The amount you save on money is going to cost you in your peace, unfortunately. That is just a trade-off that happens. That is the trade-off. Okay, here is, I can already tell by this little screenshot here, this video is going to be rough.
My coworker asked me today when I thought I would be ready to date again, and I had an actual panic attack. Like, I could feel my heartbeat in my toes and my eyeballs. Okay, I don't think I want to date. It is a dumpster fire out there. Everybody says it. Everybody agrees on that. I don't want to share a fancy meal with someone. I don't want to share drinks with someone. I don't want to have small talk with someone. I don't. You know what I want? I want someone to show up at my house with the absolute most stained shirt that they have, and random food ingredients, and a pair of pants with a hole. Okay, and I will show them my stain treating skills, which are phenomenal. I'll show them my kick-ass casserole skills. You can give me any ingredients whatsoever, and I can make you a meal that you will it will have no name. You will love it. And then I know how to use the sewing machine. I know how to hem. I know how to hand sew things. All right, those are my attributes. I've got a few other ones, but those come later, okay? And then I want him to show me. We'll start by going out on the back deck, and he can move my outdoor furniture to the shed. All right, because I need to see his Tetris skills. I need to see how he stacks shit. And then we'll go inside, and I'll have him make a sandwich at the counter. And I want to see what he does after he makes that sandwich. What are we doing with those crumbs?
Whoa. Hey, I'm going to have to stop you right there, lady. Look, why is he making a sandwich? Yeah, we don't do that around here. Men, look, if you're in the presence of a woman and you have to make your own sandwich, she doesn't like you. Okay, if she's not jumping up out of her seat to make you that sandwich, then it's not gonna work out in my experience. Okay, it's all just personal experiences. This woman's quirky, you guys. Woman's quirky. She has a personality. She brings a lot to the table. You're telling me that you're not jumping at the chance to be with this high quality this thing here? Yeah, I mean, look, she can sew. She can get stains out of your clothes. I mean, I don't have stains on. The only color I wear is black, so I mean, there's really no stains you can see for me. But I mean, this is what she's doing. At what point in your life do you think you're going to be sitting in your minivan, speaking into your iPhone, begging the internet to send you a man? I've never would have guessed that this would be happening. This is completely insane. Let's continue.
Are you going to wipe them down with a cloth? Are you going to put them onto your hand and put them in the toilet? It's a little ick, but I mean, it's better than the third option, which is either leaving them or like putting them on the floor. Like, I want to know what you do. And then we'll go upstairs. We'll go upstairs, and I want you can brush your teeth. You can shave. You can do something that involves you being over the sink. And then I want to see what do you do? What are your problem solving skills? What level are we at? What do you do with the items that are in the sink? Because we all damn well know that your saliva and that your toothpaste chunks and that's, what are you going to do with that? All right. And we can start there. How do I do I put that in like a classified ad in the newspaper? Is that even a thing anymore? Do I just call? Does anybody read? I don't know what to do. Like,
Yeah, you don't know what to do. You have absolutely no idea what's going on right now. You want a man to like walk into a kitchen and clean for you? Are you serious? No. That's not what we're doing here. I have a lady that comes in once a week and she takes care of all that for me. I would recommend this woman finds her a lady to come in, or actually in her case a man, I guess, to come in and take care of all that for her. She has a lot of stuff that needs to be moved around. You know, she could probably benefit from something like that. This is the options. This is what all these men are fighting over. I've never seen a man chase after a garbage truck, but it happens, I guess, at some point. I think you'd have to be pretty bad off to want to involve yourself into the life of a single mom, into the life of a single mom that is constantly talking to her ex-husband and doing child drop-offs and swapping out car seats and, you know, child support and this and that. And it's a lot. It really is a lot. The saddest part about all this is that these women think they're catches, and they are on social media and they are on dating apps where they are constantly getting validation saying, oh, well, it doesn't matter if you have 5 kids. You're still a queen. You deserve the world. You deserve the... It gives them hope. It gives these women hope. And I think that's the last thing they need. I think they need a hard dose of reality, because with hope, what happens is that these women still go out there and they still date these chads. And, you know, like this woman right here, she's still going out and she's still dating these chads, not knowing that she's not going to find her husband. Unfortunately for her, she's not. She would do much better if she would concentrate on her family, concentrate on her kids, and not worry about going out and trying to find a man. I think that's the last thing you need right now. Okay, I think a man has already done enough in your life for you to kind of sit back and think about what's really going on. The last thing you need is another guy to step in to get you pregnant again and get you another kid, and then he can leave you. Like, that's like the last thing you need. If you're making videos in a Target parking lot with car seats in the back of your car, asking the internet to send you a man that'll, you know, clean a bathroom, like, well, what are we doing here? What type of lunacy is this? Can we go back to how it was before? Can we go back to the normal single moms, not these online influencer type single moms that have... This is the description of wanted: man with stained shirt, chicken, a can of peas, and holy jeans. This woman's oh, she has some stitches.
I want to date. It is a dumpster fire out there.
Good morning. Just a quick word of encouragement. Encouragement is...
Oh my God, nobody cares. But there you have it, fellas. Leave me a comment, subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Rat Boy out.